Today is the day that we unveil the car at Canterbury Wheels and Tyres. Dad has been up all morning starting to cut and polish the whole car. A stressful morning trying to get the car cut and polished, and then detailed everything inside ready for the show. As soon as we'd finished, it was straight on the trailer and leave. We're running a little bit late, but we'll get there soon, and let's unveil this thing. Quickly pause. I've got some really exciting news that I've been wanting to share with everyone for a long time. I've decided to make my YouTube name Tate's Tubs and Turbos, and that might be a little bit of a hint with what is to come in the future. But to celebrate, I'm going to be dropping a limited release of Tate's Tubs and Turbos merchandise that I have designed myself. And make sure when they do drop to get your hands on it as quick as possible, because as soon as they're sold out, they are never coming back. So I've spent the last 6 years building this car, and to have it unveiled at a car show where I was front and center, taking the covers off, it was honestly a dream come true, and I'd always wanted to launch the car in that sort of way. And I really, really do appreciate Luke and Brett from Canterbury Wheels and Tyres and Mr. Excited, who ran the show, to say, get your car finished, we've got this car show and we want you to unveil it. And it was a mad rush. You've seen from the last few episodes where it's just been bang, 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 get it all done. But it was good motivation for me to get the thing finished. That will be a day that I will never forget. The fact that all my family and friends were there. To have the cherry on top, I won a trophy, which was just insane. It went so quickly. I didn't even get a chance to look at all the cars that were there because I was so busy talking to so many different people. After the car show, me and Jack went to the servo, we filled up, and we drove the car home after dropping off the trailer. And that was such a cool experience. Me and Jack enjoying the car for a little bit, getting to go on our first little drive together. It was super special. And that was just the perfect way to finish off the day. And it was just awesome. You can hear Jack laugh. It was a special moment. She's alive! You know, it's really weird because I can get a little emotional about this car sometimes. I think it's mainly because of all the memories that I've had building it from start to finish. I really need to say thanks to the old man. I'm just so grateful for all the time that we got to spend together in the shed. I grew up wanting to build cars like Dad. This car means more to me than just being a car with 4 wheels and an engine. As much as I love it as just being a car, it is so much more than that. And if anyone offered me a ridiculous amount of money, I don't think I'd be able to say yes because of what the car means to me. And I think only car people understand this. I'm super proud of this car. But now it's a new chapter of getting to enjoy it and drive it and get it out and show people. I also need to say a massive thank you to my mum. She has been supporting me from day one, and I wouldn't have been able to do this without her support. And there were plenty of nights where
Dad and I would be working out in the shed, and Mum just comes and bring dinner out, helped out in every way she possibly could. She's always been my #1 supporter. She always will be. And I also need to say thanks to my little bro Jack. He's helped out a lot. I'm so lucky I've got a mini-me that's interested in cars as much as I am. Now, you might have seen him in a few videos if you go back. He's super into his cars, and we've bought him his first project car, and we're going to do the exact same thing that we've done with this. So keep an eye out. The channel is not going anywhere. We're getting my younger brother's car involved. We're going to teach him how to do everything. We're going to get him behind the camera, and it's going to be even better than me just building mine. I need to thank Carline Cranbourne and all the boys there. They helped me get the car running for the very first time. They built an exhaust for me. They got all the wiring done, and they finished it off with a roadworthy to make sure the car could be registered the day before the car show. I also need to thank Chris from Sale Motor Trimmers for smashing out the interior, and my old man for all of his help building the tray and getting it painted. And I can't forget my mate Ben for installing the wood 4 days before the car show. Everything was going so smoothly and exactly how I'd planned, except when we got to VIC ROADS. The car passed roadworthy yesterday. Now we're picking it up from Carline again. Big thanks to Rob and Sarah for getting it on the trailer. We've just made it to VIC ROADS. We're getting the car off the trailer. Got the dust off the custom plates that I've had for so long. And it is finally time to get them out and put them on the car. Car's at VIC ROADS. I just stalled it in front of everyone like 4 times because the car wasn't warm enough. But it's here. And it is now time to get rego. It's a massive day. Pretty excited about this. The car didn't get registered today. Yeah, that's not exactly what I was hoping to happen today, but it is what it is. The car show is tomorrow, so it doesn't look like I'll be driving there. It's just the fact that the chassis number doesn't come up with any history because obviously the car hasn't been registered in so long. I believe it's been sitting in a paddock for the last 30 years until I got my hands onto it. There's no record of where the car's been or what it's done, so they can't actually register it, which is pretty shit. I need to take it to another place, or they'll get in contact with me. I don't know exactly how it works, but they'll basically go over it all and make sure that it's legit. It's not a big deal. The car still runs and drives. We've got everything ticked off for it to be at the car show tomorrow. So whether it has to get trailered or if I get a trade plate or something, we're still gonna make it there. It's taken me 6 years to build. I don't think it can hurt that much if I have to wait a little longer. For everyone that has followed along with my restoration of my HQ, I wanna say a massive thank you. The amount of comments, messages, likes, and the support has been insane. I really am so grateful. Having people enjoy what I love so much means the world to me, and I want to see as many old school cars saved as possible because they're not making any more of them, and they're only going to keep getting more and more rusty. So if I can encourage someone to go and give it a red hot crack, I've done my job. And my best advice to you guys is bite off more than you can chew and chew like hell. We'll see you guys in the next one.